Best place to start was to ask when you first got this idea, how it kind of came about.
Yeah, I think it kind of came about at practice one day. Everybody was having fun using their Twitter names, and as a group, we said, wouldn't it be kind of fun to somehow incorporate, Twitter. Started with Twitter and then moved on to social media and the conversations. So something that just kind of came about at practice has turned into a pretty good event.
And obviously you've been doing it for a while. Like I told one of the players, I noticed that one week he asked a player to name their favorite drill, and whoever was first would do it. Is it something that's fun for you too?
Yeah, no, it's really good. I mean, during the season, you want to try to create something each week to create some energy. As there aren't too many two-semester sports teams, and try to create a little excitement around the program. Throughout the season, this is something that actually started the week we played Clarkson. That's when we started talking about it back in October when we had our first meeting about it, and then now it's coming here this weekend, so everybody's pretty excited. Yeah.
That's curious too, as far as just being a coach with all these good people on Twitter. What have you told them about what not to do or what to do, or what do you kind of encourage them to do? Like, what's kind of the general message of this
for our kids? No, I mean, I just give them a few. Odds and ends, like a parent would to their kids, but mostly, do as I say, do as I do, not as I say. Is how I try to do things, and they're good. The university does a good job monitoring her, and this is a great opportunity for the kids to be aware of what they're putting out on social media and understand the ramifications. If they put something out there that they shouldn't, and obviously to be able to use it as a great resource to have a lot of fun and for this case, promote the university and promote a good cause here and promote a great rivalry.
How does this help to the program? To be like on Twitter as a coach. Obviously, I don't know all the NCAA rules about everything, but does it make it easier for people if they want to get in touch with you or something? Is it something that's been useful just for your job?
Yeah, I would think that anybody who wants to try to find more about anybody else, they just can get on Twitter and kind of just go through their timeline and they get a good sense of what they're like, So if anybody wanted to do that, they could probably go right down my timeline and get a good sense of what I'm like. Yeah.
Have you had anybody interesting that you've met through Twitter, like sort of getting on? As any famous hockey players or coaches kind of stumbled on your account and started?
No, I stayed away from the online relationships, Cap. So
so I don't be like that. I just mean if there's anybody you've been surprised if somebody ever commented on something you said and it's like I didn't even know that guy knew who I was.
Well, it's with the people that go around in hockey, it's a small group, and and all the coaches, and so I think there's a good connection with everybody in the business, and I think everybody kind of reaches out to each other and have been able to utilize each other pretty well in the social media world.
I guess the last thing to ask about was as far as some specifics on what you guys are going to do Saturday. I heard there might be some tweeting during the game or in between periods. Like, who would be first during the game? Who would be likely to be doing that? Because obviously you guys are kind of busy.
Well, we're going to try to score. The first thing we're going to try to do is score some goals and keep it out of the net. And I think that one of the things coming into this weekend, they're two big games, and this is something to have a little fun with it. And I've been real impressed with everybody here and keep maintaining their focus on the games and being able to juggle the things around. With their academics, and then to be able to focus on the game plan here for the weekend. And it's nice that we're playing one opponent because you can prepare for them all week as opposed to kind of juggling back and forth throughout the week. So first thing we're going to try to do for the game is score. But no, we got some good events. We got a chunk of puck, I believe, and someone's going to be able to win an iPad Mini. We're going to have somebody tweeting on the bench. We're going to have some tweets during the period. Each period is going to get some sort of gift certificate for all 6 periods, 3 for the men, 3 for the women's game. There's an Instagram contest, I believe, going on where the person with the best picture will have it accompanied with the game story. And so we're getting some other ideas, and now that it's gotten out there, we've had a good response back from a lot of people, and some people have been sending in some ideas, so we're going to sit down again tomorrow and try to come up and make it as fan-friendly and player-friendly and coach-friendly as it can. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I should ask, you're playing Clarkson's, that's a rival. You've got the band that's going to heckle you anyway. Is it going to be any concern that they'll be reading people's Twitter handles and saying crude messages or anything?
Well, if they send those kind of messages, we'll just retweet them out. I think that's once it's out there, it's out there. So I think that's part of the reason why we're doing it is that if things get a little crazy, then people can understand what might happen. But obviously, given the school Clarkson, quite a bit of ammunition coming into the weekend, and that's all what it's all about, the rivalry. I hope they have a lot of fun with it, because we're going to have a lot of fun with it too. And most importantly, you know, as teaching the kids and giving them the educational piece of this weekend is going to be great. And get people into the rink and see what a great game it is. There's been some great hockey played up here the last 2 or 3 weeks with BC, Northeastern, Harvard, and Dartmouth coming up, and more people need to come and see the women's game, and hopefully they get in here Friday and Saturday and have a great opportunity to see what kind of hockey and how great this hockey is.
Thanks, Chris.